Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be taking apart the one and the only Chris and Sarah Ingham. So all throughout January, these have done, they do it constantly anyway, but since January we're going with, because it is, Christmas has just been and now it's January, it should really be a quiet month, but it's not for them, because they have done nothing but show off and brag about every little thing that they get and buy. It's all, this costs this amount, this is only this amount, did you know it's only this amount, and look how much we spent, and look what we bought, and everything else. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So without further ado, let's get into it. So no sooner had they downed tools for Christmas, they went on a road trip of a lifetime to possibly pick up a new RV, which cost around about the £100,000 mark. So not going cheap at all on this, but it's something they'd really love to buy.
That's the van that we've been to look at today. I definitely do like this van.
It would be amazing for so many different reasons. We could put like a motorbike scooter in the bottom of it, plus e-scooters, plus our bikes.
There is a lot of positives.
Still have room.
And that really did set the tone for the rest of the month. After which it was brag, 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 brag.
The shelving units are actually really cheap, aren't they? £40. I think that's really good. We bought this, in fact, when I bought this tricycle bike thing, it literally went on sale like 3 days later, and I was absolutely fuming. It had not even arrived yet and it was already on sale, but it's all good. This is a little wooden bike. It is so adorable because Mila can put her baby in the back. Oh my gosh, she's gonna absolutely love this. And then finally this happy grand piano, which is kind of for Mila and Jace to share, because I'm pretty sure it's age 3. We've just reached Scotland! Yay! We're not yet! Babe, you're in a different country to me!
It's the big blue pickup that's starting it all. The original stop, ladies and gentlemen, and the first.
So, in the sales, in the January sales, I got me, the girls, and Jace some Ugg boots. Chris just walked in and he went, oh yeah, this is perfect. TV on the wall there.
Yeah, it's
brilliant.
Perfect.
You should perform it as a high chair. It just clicks in. It says, so let's see. Might be hard to do with one hand. You alright, Isabel?
Yeah.
Can you just click that in that hole there? Thank you. Yep, go on then. You have to use your muscles. And then I think it clicks in here. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I found this bed that I'd actually looked at previously, and it was listed for sale. It was less than a year old, and it was listed for £150, which is a massive bargain because this is like a £700 bed, brand new. No way. There is no way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5.
I nearly had a heart attack then. Legit, not even playing. I nearly had a heart attack then.
Like
she's at the till and she's like, it's £927. I was like,
no, it wasn't that. It was 997.
997, sorry. But luckily, if you're a Go Outdoors member, that price dropped by more than half.
No, almost half.
Was it almost half?
Yeah.
What was it altogether?
Almost half.
Okay, almost half, sorry.
Stocking up, isn't it?
You're an idiot.
The girls are going to be absolutely buzzing.
Is that £20 you took out?
Look how cute that is.
No, the house is full of them little bikes.
Babe, Jace has only got one, actually, in it, Esme.
No.
Jace has got one and it doesn't work. The handlebar doesn't turn.
Oh, what's wrong with this
Look how
woman?
cute this is.
Who was this for, Jace?
Saddle Mila. Well, Jace and Mila. Look how cute.
Now, having bragged their way through the entirety of January, they came up with the ultimate in what can only be described as utter insanity by Chris Ingham as he went through a haul, Amazon haul, of absolute crap that only he's interested in, and is sure to be a channel killer. But he needed to do so for tax purposes. You know, he needs to show it on the vlog in order to claim the tax back. So let him get on with it, people.
A big pack of socks. A can of antifreeze. Light sensor for the house. Wow. First ever axe. Yeah. We've got like a hooded balaclava. An ice scraper for the window. A door seal. Army. Fold awayable. Shovel. A pair of gloves. Another pair of gloves. Meal and mittens. So we've got a little cooking tripod. Tyre snow chains. Wall nets. Axe. Holder. SD card. A 361 RS Action. It's the brand new Action camera and 360 camera. Torches. Magnetic hooks. Mobile phone. Tripod holder. Windscreen. Mount. Camera. Tripod. Toilet chemical. Toilet flush chemical.
Well, that was phenomenal, wasn't it? Chris Ingham, the legend himself. But if that wasn't bad enough, the ultimate betrayal to their own IFAM, who are struggling right now with the cost of living crisis, as this happened.
Nathan's like, oh yeah, I've got the flash sample now.
Have you got a phone anywhere?
And that pretty much brings us back up to date. An entire month of bragging. And that's not really talking about the fact that they went away for a few days up to Edinburgh and now on their travels again to the ends of the earth somewhere that involves snow. So, what was their excuse?
But we've got a mega surprise before we do. I need to talk quietly. So we've got the girls a really big surprise. And I've been so excited all day to give this to them. Now this is going to sound really random, but this is their birthday present. Because despite the fact that we go crazy over the top at Christmas time and at birthdays, etc, etc, we don't do big expensive gifts really throughout the year. Like, I've got a lot of friends and a lot of you guys actually that will tell me like, oh, I bought my daughter this at the weekend, like just for the sake of it. And I'm like, whoa, like that's so cool. Like, I could never justify a big expensive gift just for the sake of it. I don't know why.
Not to put a dampener on things, Sarah, but your children do probably receive many thousands of pounds more in gifts throughout the year, notwithstanding Christmas and birthdays. So your IFAM, they won't do that, you know?
Maybe it's because I go so over the top at Christmas and birthdays. Obviously they do get clothes and shoes and things like that throughout the year, but it's rare that they'd get like a big expensive gift.
And this is for their birthdays. Can I just clarify though, is this a late birthday present for Isabel or an early birthday present for Isabel? Because she already got an expensive birthday present for her birthday. And Isla's birthday's coming up, so you're saying that she's not going to get an expensive main birthday present on her birthday? And if you don't do that, then you've got to be consistent with Esme's birthday and then Isabel's birthday. So just saying, Sarah, you will forget. You know, that's just what you do.
This is a very big gift. They can't get this gift on their birthdays. With Isabel's been in September, right at the end of the year, and Isla's been like in a few weeks in April, and Esme's in June. It's the same thing, so they all need to get it at the same time, and now's the best time to give it to them.
I think I beg to differ on that particular score, Sarah. The best time to give them these expensive gifts were actually a month ago on Christmas. So instead of getting them a main Christmas present or any Christmas presents, you should have got them a laptop each for Christmas, not a month after, you know, when what, for no reason, basically. You've just had Christmas. And notwithstanding that, you thought the best time to give them a gift was the night before you went away. So not giving them the opportunity to actually use the laptop. I'm just saying that doesn't sound like the best time to give it to them.
So I'm going to go and I've literally bought gift bags and everything to put them in, and we're going to surprise them before we get ourselves to bed this evening. So we earn our money on YouTube, and there's no better place that I'd rather put that money than into my children's education.
Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the modern day Sarah Ingham. So they have been home educating their kids now for a couple of years.
I've just printed off some worksheets for maths. We're going to be doing some work on percentages with Esme and Isla, because they both haven't fully grasped. Well, Isla's not really done much work on percentages, and Esme has done some work on percentages, but she's still not like 100% grasped it. And that's what I love so much about homeschool. You don't have to quickly move on to another topic if you haven't grasped one area. You can spend as long or as little amount of time on something as you want. And I found with Esme, there's some areas that she just flies through like that and she grasps it straight away, and it's great because then you can just quickly move on to the next thing. But then other things that she doesn't grasp quite as quickly, it's okay, we can spend more time on that.
Which, I'm just saying, if they had bought the laptops for schoolwork, what on earth have they been using up until now to do their schoolwork? You know, so for that reason we know that that's lies. Anyway, what are the kids going to be doing whilst you're traipsing around Europe again? Whilst you've just bragged your way through January, and now you've whipped them out of school again to go around Europe. And that's notwithstanding Jace as well, who has started to do a little bit of schooling too. He's doing his 10-legged spider game. Yeah, but he's due to start proper school in September, isn't he? So are you prepping him for school, or you decided not to take him to school? But either way, he should be starting school, you know, like education in September, even if that's via homeschooling. But there doesn't seem to be much going on. And then you've got Isabel, who should have had her exams this month, but you took her to Edinburgh instead. And if she wasn't taking it this month, then she needs to take it in June. She actually has to be studying. I think you know that by now. By law, she has to anyway. We've gone over this before, but it's not made any difference. You're willing to take your kids around Europe in sub-zero temperatures just because you want to, and with no regard to your kids' education, which is just terrible. And when I say social life, I don't mean social media and people that she knows on social media, such as her iFam. I mean actual people. So recently, over the past year or so, your kids have started to make some form of friendships and social groups, right? You've got Isabel, who has found some friends.
Isabel's staying out tonight and tomorrow night. I think she's staying out tomorrow night as well. I'm not sure, I need to check. But she's staying out tonight and she's dropping off at Meadow Hall.
That was the best experience of my life.
That was intense.
That was so good. I don't even have words. Like, I'm actually just like a bit.
We got
posters. Oh yeah, we got posters for £3. What a bargain.
But if you take these friends, if you take Isabel away for months, at this age, these friendship groups can change and they can get a bit iffy. You know, Isabel, don't forget, is the new one to that friendship group. She muscled in on the other two who were already friends, and you are taking her away. She is subject to being chatted about behind her back, because that's what girls do, and especially with the crap that you pull, they'll probably be watching, right? No wonder Isabel does not go on camera as much as she used to. And then there's Esme and Isla, who are constantly being whipped away from dance. They're not being allowed to make any friends at that group.
Anyway, we're almost ready. We're going to go downstairs, get a quick drink, all pile into the car. We're having Granny and Grandpa in our car with us as well.
Granny's sitting in the back with me.
We've got a 9-seater, so we all might as well travel up there together. And we're going to watch the afternoon performance. And then they're doing 3, so like before. So we're going to watch the first one and the last one. And then they've got one tonight that we're not going to be watching. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see it.
And finally, you've got Jason Mila. And they have even been making friends and socialising a little bit in and around your community and going to baby and toddler groups. And you just will not allow them to keep that up, where they're not able to keep these friendships or any socialising because you're constantly whipping them away.
Because we're going to meet up, well, we're not meeting up, we're going to the house. We're going to some friend's house on a little play date this afternoon. It's not too far from where we live, we don't have to drive, we're just going to walk around the corner, which Jace is very excited about. And it was lovely to see the children and things playing together, so I'm really glad that we got to do that today.
So where now for this family? The answer is, God knows. They have done nothing but brag, hence the word BRAGANUARY, and they've rubbed it into everybody's faces about how much money they've got, what they're spending it on, how they spend their money, what they can buy, when they can buy it, how they can buy it, how much they can buy. Everything is surrounding buying. Shove, 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 brag, 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 into your face. That is all. And then, after having done all that, the kids are left with fuck all. That is the long and short of it. They maybe get in. They may have got 3 laptops. They may have got a laptop each. They may have got this, that, and the other. But they've taken them out of education. They've taken them out of social lives. They've whipped them away from their friends. So they're left with nothing, basically. So all that bragging, and your kids are worse off than the ones that you're bragging to. Go figure, Sarah. And Chris. So thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Take 2 seconds to put a comment in the comments down below, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Take care and bye bye.